Hello, everyone. Are you ready for another fabulous Friday idea? I am going to share an idea with you that I haven't played with in a long, long time. And it's, I think, a long lost technique for embossing. And it is called, I don't remember what it's called. Oh, well, let's get started. Okay, I'm going to use the Spotlight on Nature, specifically the butterfly. All right. I have a piece of the Full of Life DSP, and this is 3 13/16 by 5 1/16. I have my normal layer of black, my normal card base. All right. I'm going to use the Unbounded Love dies, and this is the image I'm using from there. I have black and white ribbon, the gingham ribbon. I have my Versamark and silver. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my, and I'll need my tweezers. I'm going to grab those now. I'm going to open this up. Like I said, I have not played with this technique in a while, so we'll see. I also have behind me a box lined with foil for my embossing. All right, so here we go. This, I'm going to put my Versamark all over here. All right, then I'm going to pick it up and dump it in my embossing powder and mix it up so it gets covered. All right. And it's okay if there are spots missing. All right. I'm going to put that in my bin. All right. I've got to keep this close. And I'm going to emboss this. It's going to take it a little bit of time, but that's okay. I'm going to use my tweezers to kind of hold it in place. All right. Once you see it embossed, I'm going to have to all right, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to dump it in here again. And I'm not turning my embossing. Well, I can't pick it up. Well, it wasn't hot enough. Let me try it again. I'm going to melt it again. If it doesn't work, I'll use some more no, it didn't work. So let me melt this, and then I'm going to add some Versamark. What I'm doing is I'm adding layer upon layer of the silver. All right, so let me pull this here. I've got something stuck over here I'm going to take out. All right, let's do it again with the Versamark. I'm just going to set that up there. Okay, let's dunk it in here. All right, I got it covered. I'm going to leave my heat tool on. I'm going to heat it again. I'm going to do this several times. So what I'll do is I will just keep doing it quickly and turn this and speed it up. Okay, once you've got it heated and it's molten, put your stamp in there and just let it sit for a few seconds. And then I press down in it. I probably should have put Versamark on here, but I totally forgot. It worked. All right, now I just have to get it off my, there. And see how you get that nice image? So that's a fun thing to do. All right, let me get this mess cleaned up and we'll finish our card. Okay. This, you have to be careful. You don't want to crack it. This doesn't have any color in there. It took off, or all the silver pushed it around. So what I'm going to take and do is I'm going to pull in a black marker, and I'm just going to go in there and I'm just going to add some color. So it's not as noticeable. Now I will scribble that off, because if it's picked up any of the embossing powder on there that was down in there, you want to get it off. So I've got it straight. Let's get our card put together. So the first thing I'm going to do is fold and burnish my card base. I'm going to add my DSP to my black. Right. Oh, that side might have been kind of fun. Oh, it would have been. Darn, totally messed that up. I don't know if I can get it off. Let me see. Okay. I was able to roll off the tape. So now I have to decide, do I want it that way? And I think I do. So I'm going to put it on this way. Nothing like pivoting. Sometimes that happens. I just think it'll add a lot more interest. So let me put this on. And this is not quite a 1/4 of an inch difference. I really like, I still got embossing powder everywhere. I'm not going to put this on right away because I'm going to put it on with dimensionals. What I am going to do while I'm waiting is I'm going to take 2 of my blocks and see if I can't get it straight. All right. For my ribbon, I'm going to take my ribbon and I'm going to add it down here. So I'll do my ribbon and hopefully that will flatten. You can't do it while it's hot because it would flatten the image that you put in. But can't you just see this for just about anything? I mean, you can put a sentiment in there, whatever you feel like putting inside. All right, let me get this off. All right, now, here we go. Get my ribbon on now. I don't know if this is in our ribbon collection anymore, but if not, I'm going to be finding some place to get some because I like it. In fact, you know, I'm switching over to twine because it's outrageous to send a card. So, but every once in a while doesn't hurt. Add some more tape on here. And a bow. And since my image is going to go here, I'm going to put my bow here. I try to offset where I put my bow when I have a ribbon. Or a bow, I should say. All right, let me get... Oops. Okay. There's that. Now, which side looks better? That one. So I'm going to put my glue dots on the back of this. I'm going to put one to the left of the knot, one to the right of the knot, and add it. And I do both sides because then it doesn't pull out. This is a little long, so I'm going to trim it just slightly. There. All right. Well, it didn't flatten much. All right. So I'm going to take my dimensionals and I will load this up with dimensionals so that it stays flat on my card. Let me get some more. All right. And the back of this, excuse me, is embossed, so I don't have to worry about it pulling off. When you heat it, it does it all. Now would be a good time for some foam, double-sided foam. All right, I got lots on there, so this should take care of it. I'm going to take my backs off. I don't think that one came off. Yeah, it did. It's sticky, so it's off. I always check the backs, and if it's shiny, I know the backing came off. All right. I got these little things everywhere. That one. All right, now when I put this on, I want to make sure that I put it on. You know, no, I got to do it this way. I should have done my butterfly at an angle. I didn't even think of it. All right. Needs a sentiment. Okay. I pulled out a retired set. This is the biggest wish for the hello. I've got my scrap paper, and I'm going to punch it with the rectangle postage die or punch. I'm going to ink it up in black. I'm going to stick it there like so. And I'm probably going to make this smaller. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in like this and punch it out. Then I will take a Post-it note that's covered with embossing powder. I've got it everywhere. I'm going to push this in as far as I can. And I'm going to, oops, I need a little bit more at the top. There. All right. That's how you can use your punches and get a smaller shape. That other one would have been way too big. Now, this is going to go on with dimensionals also. And I'm just going to put 3. I'm going to put 1 at each end and 1 in the middle. And like that. Ooh. Everything's sticking to me today. And there's an embedded embossing. And I used some, or that butterfly and some balmy blue ink to stamp the inside in the envelope. Thanks for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this technique. It's a fun one to play with. You just kind of have to be happy with the imperfections, so to speak. The thicker you can get your embossing powder, the better. As you saw, I found it better if I took the image after it was hot and dumped on the embossing powder. But you can go back and add Versamark if you need to. Have a fabulous Friday. Bye.